will be discussing this evening is a matter that concerns every Biafran and, of course, lovers of freedom. We are live on one platform, and we may also activate the second channel as we proceed. Let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out clear before we continue. Let me know if you can hear my voice loud and clear while we proceed. Let me know, because we have switched to a different software this evening for this very all-important broadcast. So let me know if you can hear me loud and clear before we continue. I don't know if my voice is coming out clear, because I haven't seen any comment that indicates that my voice is coming out. All right, anyway, we have to continue. We have to continue immediately without wasting any time, because time does not wait for anybody. Now, of course, based on the title of this very live broadcast this evening, I have written Finland protest and Simon Ekpa's imminent release / why they wanted him out at all cost. Why they wanted him out at all cost. It is a very important and critical discussion this evening, and I want every Biafran and lover of freedom who have joined me here today, or should I say this evening, to call in and make their contribution when the line is open. Many things are going on in our land as I'm speaking to you right now. A lot of things have gone wrong already. Many people have been unalived by some group of people, some group of terrorists that have invaded our land, massacring innocent people and farmers in our land, taking over our villages, setting houses ablaze, sending our people to IDP camp in our own God-given land. Such a thing has never happened before. It is happening in this very 21st century. And of course, the reason why they are able to do that is because some Igbo Efulefus gave them the opportunity to do so, because of the common crops that fall from the master's table, and they are busy dragging these crops while the masters are busy sending their foot soldiers to conquer their land. While our own people are on social media bantering and ranting, castigating, laying allegations upon allegations upon each other, then the invaders are busy conquering our dear land. It is quite unfortunate. It is quite hard. It is disheartening. It is disheartening why such a thing is happening, why we are busy chasing shadow. Okoye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ na-achụ oke. Okoye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ na-achụ oke. It is in the open. We all have seen that those that call themselves political leaders, Ohaneze criminals, these people lack the balls to confront these monsters head on, because the masters of these monsters who are ravaging our land today are the ones who put them in the position where they are today. So therefore, anybody waiting for these idiots parading themselves as political leaders and in our land, waiting for them to come and save you, I want you to know that you will be destroyed in just a twinkling of an eye. You will be destroyed, your village will be gone, your hometown will be razed if you are waiting for these lily-livered cowards who parade themselves as political leaders, governors, and of course, local government chairmen and all of them, senators, and whatever they call themselves, House of Representatives. If you are waiting for them, making videos, crying and calling them to come for your help, I want you to know that your hometown will be gone in just a twinkling of an eye, because these very monsters, these Fulani herdsmen terrorists and Boko Haram that have invaded our land in Cape Azua, Obu Adirofamma. Obu Adirofamma. You went away this evening for what is going on in our land. And I want to remind you, let me know once again if my voice is very, very okay. Not only coming out, but is it okay? Is it cracking? Because we changed platform software for this very evening broadcast. Let me know if my voice is clear and sound. Let me know in the comment section, my wonderful people of Biafra. And it is an obligation for you to do your own part by letting other people know that we are live and direct this evening by sharing and liking this very broadcast as much as you can. It is quite unfortunate that our people are chasing shadow on the social media while the monsters are busy conquering our land, and our men on ground are busy, or should I say, are there, just there, just there, just there, without doing anything because of the way things are going wrong, from top. So, what am I trying to say? I have some videos to play this evening, and while we analyze it, we will jump into the conversation of the proposed protest that is taking place in Helsinki, Finland on the 9th of May 2025. This same voice is shouting and crying from the wilderness. It is quite unfortunate that many people have been led astray. They do no longer want to reason. They do not want to hear any other thing except what they have believed already. But I hope that before your mind will come back to normal, I hope it is not going to be late. I hope it is not going to be late. I hope that it's not going to be late. Chukwu obi n'igwe okike, Chukwu abịa amamela anyị ebere, that is not going to be late. Now, there is a word said by the Prime Minister himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa, before he was taken. He said on one of his short broadcasts, I don't know, because I didn't prepare for that video. I don't know if I will manage to see that video and play it right now. I don't know. Let me try and see if I can see that very video in order to play it. I'm going to try my best to see if I can see that very video so that I can play it. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, said that the target is not him. I am sure that every one of you listening to me right now knows about this very popular, comment of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I am very, very certain that you all know about it. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku said on one of his popular videos and comments he made lastly before he was taken, he said that the target is not him, that he is not the target, that the target is you and I. The target is Biafran people. The target is us. The target is our land to be taken by these scavengers and invaders. He said it. How many of you remember that comment? How many of you, because I'm looking for that very video from my gallery, I haven't seen it actually. How many of you remember that very comment? How many of you, let me know in the comment section as I keep on searching for that very video in my on my gallery. How many of you remember him saying that very word? He said that the target is, he is not the target. They want to take him away so that they may be able to fulfill their targets against us, against the Biafran people, because we and our land is the target. I don't know. No, it's not this very one. Neither is it this one. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. I can't find that video at this very point in time, but I will look for that video once again and post it at my own, convenient time. The Prime Minister said he is not the target. He said that the target is us. And that very word, if anyone has that video, kindly send it to me on my WhatsApp. If you have that video, please send it to me. Send it directly to my WhatsApp so that I can play it. Today, that very word of the Prime Minister is happening as we are watching and listening. I am telling you, the word of the Prime Minister is happening, and we all can see and feel it. Maybe it's not happening in your own village at this very point in time, but I want you to know, I want you to remember that n'ife ọbụla melụ anya ya emetụ imi, because once anya be onwe ife melụ n'ụwa imi aghala ịpụ n'imi gị. Onwe ife melụ imi aghara isi gị n'imi wee rịpụ ma ọ bụ na anya mmiri si gị n'anya na-apụta. So anya na imi na-alụkọ. So na o nwere ebe mmiri si weba n'opi ụgbagoro, and every one of us must understand na ọ bụ na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi mmiri, before imetụ ya, ị ya agakwasị n'isi mmiri anwa wee dezie ya. I know the reason why it is very, very important that every true Biafran, every genuine Biafran must, as a matter of fact, campaign for the release, immediate, I'm not saying not just release, but for the immediate release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because of what? Na mmiri agbalugo. Mmiri agbalugo. I'm telling you. Mmiri agbalugo. You may not understand what I'm saying now. This word may come in parables to you, but I want you to know na mmiri agbalugo. Therefore, na ya agakwa choba isi mmiri anwa we mezie an isi mmiri. We all have seen what has happened and what is going on in our land for the past 4 months. Going to 5 months now. Going to 5 months. Or should I say for the past 5 months. From November 18th, December, January, February, March. For the past 4 months, going to 5 months now. Because today is 1st of April. We all have seen everywhere now, bagaragara. In Igbo land today, everywhere is scattered. There is this very recorded broadcast that I posted a couple of minutes or hour ago, where Ohaneze Ndị Oshi na Ndị Ama. Ohaneze Ndị Oshi na Ndị Ama. They say he's their spokesperson. He was busy shouting, lamenting over what happened in Ehamufu a couple of days ago. And guess what? This same man who is shouting and lamenting about what happened in Ehamufu is living in Enugu State. This man is living in Enugu State. This same man who is lamenting and shouting, calling for the head of Uromi. Is it Uromi? What is the name of this village in Edo State where some Fulani herdsmen terrorists were sent to judgment via jungle justice a couple of days ago? Uromi, I think I'm correct. Uromi. So this man was busy shouting and crying, lamenting, calling for the head of the Uromi youth for sending those terrorists to judgment via jungle justice. Why this same man who is Ohanes and Dioshin and a criminal gang spokesperson was still in the same Enugu state, Old Enugu, of course, when Fulani herdsmen, these same Fulani herdsmen terrorists, were busy invading Enugu, some part of Enugu and Ebonyi, sending people to judgment, setting their houses ablaze, and at the same time, taking over their lands. But this same man is unable to speak up. This same man is unable to say something. This same man was dumbfounded. He is not relevant at that very point in time. He lost his voice. At that very point in time, he couldn't be able to speak. But the moment Fulani herdsmen terrorists were sent to judgment in Uromi, Edo State, this evil man suddenly found his voice to speak. He came out with full force, lamenting, shouting, and ranting on the media platforms in the zoo, calling for the heads of these very young people that did the needful in Uromi, asking the federal government to arrest them, prosecute them, and do the needful. Why the same man who claims to be the spokesperson of Ohaneze criminal gang was in Enugu State. In Enugu State, where the same Hamufu is located, but he is unable to shout, to make noise, to speak up on behalf of his own Igbo people for the massacre that is going on in Ehamufu and other parts of Enugu and Ebonyi states, respectively. This same evil man was there living in Enugu city, Enugu town. He cannot say that he did not see what is happening. He cannot say that he did not see numerous videos that almost took over the social media platforms all over the places. He shut his mouth. He never said anything because he can never speak against those that put him in the position he is as the secretary, as the spokesperson of Ohanes and Dioshi criminal elements. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes up to speak. Asi Jidia ka egbue. Mazi Simon Ekpa is speaking. Asi Jidia ka egbue. Egbue dike na ọgụ ụnọ. Ọgụ amaruo. Achọba dike. This is where we are at this very point in time. And I want to let you know that if this thing continues this way, the same way it is, my brothers and sisters, we will just sleep one day and we will not wake up where we are already conquered, and those that will make it alive either run away and abandon your homeland, or you stay there and become Onyan Akuisinani. I am telling you the honest truth. Chukwu okike abịama bi n'eluigwe bịa me witness. We have a lot of things to discuss this evening. So therefore, we are going to begin with this very video on your screen. We are going to begin with this very video on your screen right now. Why we are going to begin with this video, remember that the main topic today is for the protest, which is, of course, which is going to take place in Finland concerning, or should I say, over the release of our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, why we will start with this video, because we are going to connect the dots. I want us to connect the dots so that we can be able to know. Makana ikum si, nandi Igbo si na onye na-amara ebe mmiri si webido mabia, ama mara ebe ono we madebia. So we are going to play these videos and I will let you know something. I've got some videos this evening. Which we are going to, watch and listen to the voices, analyze it briefly before we open the microphone for our people to call in and make their contribution concerning of course, the protest that is going to take place on the 9th of this very month, of May, which is, of course, the coming month. So with that being said, let us watch and listen to this. We are going to connect the dots. There is something this man said that shook me. That is the reason why I have decided to compile some of the videos from a harmful, incident, that we may use it to counter his claim that he came to lie on Arise News because of he was paid to come and do so. So we're going to use the videos which are realities to counter whatever claims, and I will let you know why the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa is, in fact, is the most important thing that we will be talking about right now. I'm telling you, the most important thing that every genuine Biafran should be talking about right now is the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. I am telling you, because it concerns everybody. The release of Mazi Simon Ekpa will make the zoo not to use their criminal judges and their compromised court to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unjustly. Let me tell you, be very, very careful and listen very, very attentively. The release of Mazi Simon Ekpa will stop the zoo from using their criminal judges and compromised court to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because that is their target. That is their target. I am telling you, that is number one. Then number two, the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to stop the invasion and the massacre of our people by the Fulani jihadists. This is what the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa will end. I am telling you, I know the reason why I'm saying that. I know exactly the reason why I'm saying so. You people do not understand what is happening here. You people don't understand what is going on here in Biafra territory. You don't know. You are, maybe many of you, some of you are in abroad. You don't know. You don't really know what is happening in Biafra land. You don't know. Hey. You don't know. Let's continue.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Over the past few weeks, social media have been swamped by gory pictures of dead bodies of men women, and children allegedly killed by rampaging through farming communities.
They are not, there is nothing like allegedly or alleged. There is nothing like that. It's happening. These are realities. It happened and it's still happening. These are realities. I have videos, video evidences, not even the one that was pulled from social media, video evidences that was directly sent to me. I want to repeat myself. I have video evidences and pictorial evidences that were directly sent to me for me to use it to make broadcast. Unfortunately, I have not been around for the past 3 weeks. Yes, that's why I was not talking. That's why I wasn't broadcasting. I've not been around for the past 3 weeks. But I still have those videos because I knew that I'm going to make use of it. These things happened. And it's still happening as I'm speaking to you right now. Our people have not been able to return to their homes and their farmlands. So I've compiled those videos that were sent to me. We're going to make use of it this night. And of course, we will now head straight to the Prime Minister's protest. I want you to see the reason why you, especially those of you living in Europe and those of you living in America, I want you to see the reason why you must, in fact, you have to oblige, you have to attend this very protest. We have to shake the Finnish street, to let them know that this man they are holding is extremely important to us. Since Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested in Finland, my brothers and sisters everywhere, Ajugoyi, everywhere Ajugoyi, I am talking about the restoration of Biafra, the march to freedom, everywhere, every single way Ajugoyi, everywhere Ajugoyi. Then everywhere Juruoyi because over or for the restoration of Biafra. Man, everywhere Dioko for the massacre of our people, both by the Zoo Janjaweed military and of course, by their foot soldiers. The Zoo Janjaweed military is busy causing havoc, going into the villages and massacring innocent Biafrans in Old Imo State and Old Anambra State, while their foot soldiers are busy doing the needful in the Old Enugu and the Ebonyi State. As I'm talking to you right now, including some part of Abia. The Zoo, I want you to see how they shared it. The Zoo Janjaweed military and the Sawana terrorist organization of Asari Tokumbo are busy doing their own job against the innocent citizens of Biafra in Imo State, Anambra, Imo and Anambra, then plus some part of Delta State and River State. Why their foot soldiers, their herdsmen, terrorists, and the Boko Haram are busy doing their biddings in Enugu, Ebonyi, and some part of Abia State. So meaning that na everywhere Juruoyi maka ije nwere onwe, ọgụ nwere onwe anyị na-anọ, while everywhere dị ọkụ maka conquest of our land. I want you to understand what is happening. Musa will come to TV station and say, since Simon Ekpa was arrested, that everywhere is relatively calm now in the East. This same Musa is not telling you that everywhere is what he meant is that anything about Biafra is calm. But he's not telling you that the East is hot because his men are busy doing their bidding in some part of the East, while their foot soldiers are busy doing their bidding in some other part of the East. He cannot tell you anything like that. He is busy telling you how everywhere is relatively calm in the East now. Shame. Shame. And ndị Igbo na-eso ya. Ndị Igbo na-eso ya. People wrote petition for the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, and they are Igbo people. Fabu ndị Igbo. I don't know. You know, sometimes in Nesianya, you can boom.
In Enugu State, and to a lesser extent, other states in the southeast of Nigeria. Public anger and frustration development are at a boiling point and have indeed led to protests in the streets of Enugu, where the overwhelming perception is that the government of Governor Peter Amba is not doing enough to address the attacks, and that his inaction actually serves as an encouragement to whoever that is behind carnage on human lives. For a quick chat around that, we're now being joined by Dr. Akachukwu Di Ya, a media and journalism lecturer who recently made a fact-finding tour of Eha-Mufu, the hotbed of the attacks. Dr. Yanuka is also a member of the Guild of Public Affairs of Nigeria and National Publicity Secretary, Association of Communication Scholars and Professionals of Nigeria. Good morning, Doctor. Good to have you join us on the morning show today.
Sorry about that.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
All right. Thank you very much. Give us your eyewitness account of what is happening. The media, of course, has been awash with so many gory pictures, stories here and there. The intervention we heard from the deputy governor of the state, the intervention especially from the Catholic mission in Enugu State, particularly around the area where it is the hotbed there. And we understand that you have even, taken a trip down there to assess things for yourself. What did you find out? What is going on? And is it real, everything that we're hearing in the media that is happening in that part of Enugu State?
Thank you very much. Your narrative is quite correct in terms of the brouhaha, or how would I put it, in terms of the protests and all the narratives we've been hearing concerning the killings.
First of all, this stupid man, I wish he's watching this very broadcast this evening. This very stupid man called it brouhaha. He said brouhaha. This man called it brouhaha. This is not even the issue. Just pay attention and listen to him.
So on Friday, I actually joined a team of journalists. There are about 30 of us, and we traveled to, first of all, Ikem, and then, of course, we now traveled to Eha-Mufu to ascertain the veracity of those narratives. But I can tell you that we also had the opportunity of interviewing a lot of locals. We had to talk to them to find out exactly their own points of view concerning the alleged killings. First,
he said the alleged killings. And this very man is an Igbo man. Ndị Igbo na-ele onwe fa. Ndị Igbo na-ele onwe fa kedu ife anyị melụ ndị mmadụ. Ndị Igbo na-ele onwe fa tọrọ. Penny afọ. How much did they pay you that you will come and lie on on national television where everybody is watching you? You come and lie against the dead. How much did they pay you? I have videos and pictorial evidences of the carnage, the gruesome murder of innocent Biafrans in Eha-Mufu. I have the videos, gory images that can't even be shown on social media, on YouTube, or even Facebook. These were among the things that we were waiting and hoping that our app would be ready before the Finland Convention, before Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested, so that we can be able to be making use of this very app to showcase it to the whole world what is going on in the land of Biafra and the zoo at large. Unfortunately, they did what they did, and our prime minister was arrested up till now. And this man said, alleged. Let's continue.
What the protests we saw were circulated on the social media kind of indicated that there were mass killings, but we didn't see anything like that on the spot.
How can you see it? How can you see? Biafrans, I want you to pay attention. At the end, you are going to see, you're going to know who sent this man. I want you to download everything he's saying, bear it in mind. At the end, you will see who this man is.
First of all, we visited, there was a farm settlement. I think that place, if I'm not mistaken, is called Obete. It's called Obete, similar to the Obete, the Enugu. But that is the rail line area. I think they call it the Olie Uzo Ago. Olie Uzo Ago. I think that's what they call Olie Uzo Ubo, being strain. So I understand that there was a time when locals would, during the farming season, would migrate to that place and then live, as a community. They also had school around there. So they lived as a community in that neighborhood where they would farm. As soon as the farming season was concluded, they would return back to their homesteads. But right now, that place is actually deserted. But at what point did that place get deserted? Why did the locals leave? I understand there was an incident that occurred in 2022, January, and then sometime in December 2022, where entire communities were sacked completely on account of, the crisis. I mean, they were attacked, I understand, by Fulani headsmen. They were attacked and they had to leave their communities in drove.
Did you see? Did you hear him? He said he understands that in the year 2020 and 2022, that some group, it was even difficult for him to call that and to mention Fulani herdsmen. It was difficult for this criminal, look at on here, and iri go on bendia, on bendigo because of lies and deceit. It was difficult for him to mention that name, Fulani herdsmen terrorist. But he knew that he has no any other option if not to mention the name the way it is. And he has to mention it. Look at him. Look at him. Onyori, criminal. Onyori. Origego onu engogogi. Onyori. So, are you telling me that it was what happened in 2020 and 2022 till today that these locals you are talking about that deserted their farmland and homeland have not been able to return back to their homes and farmlands because of what happened in 2022, and there is no Fulani that has occupied that land now, yet the locals are unable to return back to their homes and farmlands? You see yourself. This is what criminality have caused on our own people. Betrayals everywhere. Quest for fame and money. Money and power mongering. This is what criminality has caused our own people. Lying to their teeth. Emalezioku emankuya because yakugogo.
And, we began to question, wanted to know between 2022 and today, has there been any such incident that occurred? But what we were able to find out, okay, number one, we found out that, yes, indeed, somebody was killed. A certain Donatus Ndubisi was actually killed in the farm.
Do you think it's possible?
Onye buru that Donatus. This man ana m ajụ gị kedu onye gburu Donatus, because everything that this man is trying to say, when it's something that has to do with Fulani herdsmen terrorists, it becomes very difficult for him to say it. It becomes very, very difficult for him to speak, even to mention that name. It becomes difficult for him. Now let's continue.
One, and then we also found out that there was a woman that was raped. And then.
So you see why he's trying to. Let me give you the psychological, the way this man is trying to use psychology. He's trying to use, although I've forgotten that word. This man is using reverse psychology against our own people. As in, if on Emebo, he's trying to let you know, yes, that now the allegation or the alleged massacre of people, something happened, but it's not really the massacre as it was portrayed on the social media. He was trying to let you know that, like he said, one Donatus was, unalived, and then the other one, he said one woman was raped. One Donatus was unalive. That is what he's saying. He's telling you that yes, something happened, but it's not the way it was being, showcased on social media. And he's telling you that yes, something happened, but it was just one of this, one of that. Reverse psychology. That is what this man is using, but we are going to bust him.
The original account, or the earlier account we heard, woman was raped, that they actually stuck a stick into her private part, and that.
You see, he said what they had, but let's continue.
She had
Pay attention.
Died and was in the mortuary. But I can say we went to the home of that woman, and when we interviewed her, she said, I may not.
Can you see? Ifugo ndị Igbo, ife aka fa ji wele nwanne fa, ife aka ndị Igbo ji wele Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ife aka ndị Igbo ji wele Maazị Simon Ekpa, egbue dike na ọgụ ụnọ, ọgụ amaruo achọwa dike. Pay attention, my people.
Say that she's hale and healthy, because she explained to us that she was still having difficulty in.
Something that I have videos and picture evidences that happened in so many places within that community. I even posted a video last month where one person mustered courage to go to the center, Ehamufu Center, to record a video where everywhere was completely deserted. Nobody is seen at sight. There's a 4-corner road there. There's a 4-road and junction. Nobody was seen at sight. Everywhere is completely deserted. Now let's continue.
In walking, but then that hadn't. So that was a very false narrative. We also wanted to find out whether there was any incident of mass killing, and we can tell you, I can speak, authoritatively, that all the reports we heard does not indicate that there has been any such mass killings. So when people
you are a liar, you are a rogue. Ifele megbuogi osinafa bụ anya n'ụka. Anya n'ụka ka osina anya n'ụka. Ifele megbuogi. I wonder how you will be enjoying this money, knowing that you have come and lied against the dead. Shame on you. Ifele megbuogi n'ezinụlọ gị. I wonder how you will be, enjoying driving your car, your big car, enjoying that money that was paid to you by the local government chairman, and then, oh, chai, alone. How would you be enjoying that money that was paid to you by the local government chairman of Ehamufu, knowing very well that this money you're enjoying is because you lied against the dead? Ifele me buagi ndi Igbo. Chai.
report that about 100 or 200 people had been killed and murdered, and then these things there actually wasn't anything like that. But then again, we must also say that there is still skirmishes of insecurity. The local government chairman admitted as much, that there are still skirmishes of insecurity. But that is not also different from what we are seeing in some other communities. I'd like to draw an example.
You see? But that is not different from what they are seeing from other communities. Therefore, Ehamufu people can be massacred, they can be chased away, their lands can be taken over. It is not a new thing. It is not different from what they are seeing in other community. That is what this man is saying. And I'm saying, shame on you. Ifere me buogi. Chukwu Di Ya no ka ifere me buogi. Shame.
Recently, we saw a video that went viral. This thing happened at Uboka is actually somewhere in Kano East local government area. I don't know, you probably would have seen it, where a young man was taking a video, and he was actually showing how a Fulani herdsman with his cattle, the man was pulling out cassava, from the farms and then feeding it to the cows. And he was actually saying that, no, this is unfair, that this might actually lead to some kind of crisis. So I wanted to draw some kind of similarity between the two incidents. So we have issues of insecurity, the issues of Hamufu particularly, but I can say that from all the things we observed on Friday, that there has not been any such mass killings as advertised or as promoted.
All right. Hamufu. That's where you have, assessed, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. You said Ehamufu. But there's been reports by a social media influencer called Nedu Ani, who's talked about, the Udi local government area being under siege, both in Afa, Egede, Eke, and some other towns. They've said that, they've witnessed a tremendous amount of killings. And we did see videos from women for weeks protesting. And I know that the government of Enugu State have alleged or have said that these attacks are orchestrated, and they've accused certain individuals who they say are criminal agitators and fill political elements of plotting this smear campaign against Governor Peter Mba's administration to assess that claim, especially in the Udi local government. I wonder if that's the same area where Ehamufu is. And also the claim by the Enugu state government that these killings are orchestrated.
Those are the people. Those are actually the people that sent him. I am telling you, you are going to hear something. Those are the people that sent him. They said that they don't want their people to tarnish their names and their government. They don't want people to insult them, to call them names, because they want to continue with their agenda. Ke we turn on the bani to ndị na-akpụ isi n'anị. Ifugo ka enwe ike ịtọnụ ndị be anyị to ndị na-akpụ isi n'anị. Those are the people that sent him. Pay attention, you will see everything. Or go or that place, I will let you know.
Okay, OG, that Udi is actually quite different from Ehamufu. Ehamufu is located in issues or local government area, while Udi, some of those towns that you mentioned now, are located in Udi local government area. I cannot speak very authoritatively concerning the Udi local government, but I'd like to also maybe use one of the visits we made to the Command and Control Center to speak based because we were taken to the Command and Control Center and we saw the sophisticated nature of the equipment that were there. We were made to understand that those things were, the images we saw were being fed by thermal cameras that are AI embedded. Because from there we could see some of the flashpoint areas in Enugu State where, we had issues of insecurity from time to time. We could see the vast lands of issues. Honestly speaking, I do not know. The security agencies might be in a better position to answer some of the questions you've raised concerning the activities in Udi. But if from what we observed at the Command and Control Center, I can tell you that there are cameras everywhere. I asked a question that they didn't even answer. I said, how were these cameras actually planted? Are they actually in the satellite? Because the way the images were, I mean, they could zoom to even little objects that people were carrying, passers-by were carrying and moving about. And, I was actually stunned that we had such a Command and Control Center. I must also say that the Enugu State government is doing itself a disservice, by not promoting the kind of equipment they have. One of the questions that I raised,
which is what he has come to promote. Are you getting it? He said that he is surprised that Enugu State is doing a disservice to itself for not promoting the equipment they have, which is what he has been paid to come and promote on television. That is the job he's doing now. Pay attention.
Raised that day was, are the security agencies, those who man the roads, are they aware that we even have such sophisticated equipment that actually captures them? We've had incidences of security agencies harassing innocent citizens on the road, extorting money from them. From that Command and Control Center, you could see these things clearly. They would zoom into faces, and you could see the faces of the security agents. They clearly identified, and they explained that the amount of information that they generate on a daily basis is also analyzed, and what they do, they also carry out a behavioral analysis. So I want to believe that the security agencies will be in a better position to know whether there have been such crisis in Udi local government area. Let me also say that we are aware that there are people who actually also deploy misinformation,
Are you getting it now? Let me also use this opportunity to tell those who are asking me to block somebody in the comment section. Don't worry about anybody. You already know that right here we don't block people. We allow them to speak and rant as much as they can. Once you stop, responding to him, he will disappear. Don't worry about anybody. Let him continue ranting on the comment section. He's going to disappear once you stop responding to him or her. Let's continue. Some of them are coming here with Igbo names, but in actual sense, they are Fulani. You don't know. So don't allow them to distract you. Just pay attention. Write your own comment as you like, and pay attention to what we are doing, and let the Fulani with Igbo camouflage name continue their idiocy in the comment section.
In order to gain some political mileage. We have seen in the past where people have also, manipulated issues of insecurity in order to oust someone from government. Let us also take our minds back to the Bring Back Our Girls campaign. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of the Nigerian nation, we saw how he was eventually ousted out of office. We know that a lot of the campaign was around insecurity. We saw people who were also, magnifying figures, exaggerating events on account of the fact that they wanted to, gain that political position.
Are you getting what this man is doing? He is indirectly campaigning for the local government chairman and Peter Mba that sent him to come and do this. And he claimed to be a journalist who has gone to do an investigative journalism in a Hamufu. Who has gone to do investigation in a Hamufu. That is what he's coming here to claim. To claim as an investigative journalist. He has gone to the investigation in Ehamufu to ascertain the damages, the level of damages in Ehamufu, and he has come here to tell the world that it is all lies, that they are doing it to tarnish the image of the government. Pay attention. While we already have videos and pictorial evidences of what really happened in Ehamufu.
They wanted to make sure that Jonathan did not continue as governor. So if maybe I cannot say authoritatively, I think I mentioned that earlier. So if there are people who are using such stuff, maybe because they intend to dent the image of the state government, I think the security agencies, it is their responsibility to, with all the equipment we saw, with all the facilities we saw, I don't see why such people should not be, such thing cannot be investigated to the point that we will narrow it down to such persons who are carrying such rumors and have them arrested and prosecuted, if that is the case in this case.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Chukwuma. Now, Honorable Obiago was on another platform.
Chukwudi is my name.
Apologies, Dr. Chukwudi. And he spoke on the issue in Isuzu local government, right? And Isuzu, local government. And this is what he said. He said the protest pertaining to the women who came out that happened was orchestrated and planned because the women came to his council and told him that some people pushed them into going for this protest. And what they were told was that the cows on the farms belonged to the government and that the reason for the planned protest is because of a ranching project. So he implied that the people believe that the government have an interest. Most women who protested were referring to what happened years ago. They are being misled to believe that the government is the one frustrating them. So basically, he said that the women who even came out to protest in the first place do not even know why they were there. Now, I have to confirm, are you saying that there's no, at this time, there's nothing like any herdsmen killing anyone? That's my, are you saying that that is not the case? Then second, you talked about and you admitted that a man was indeed killed and a woman was raped. Juxtaposing that with the sophisticated equipment that you've just spoken about, whatever happened to those two people? Was there any follow-up to the man who was killed? The woman who was raped, I don't know if there's a gravity to how bad the situation is, because I don't know if you meant the fact that she didn't die, but she was only raped means that there was information. There's a part to that story that is true. So I just want you to expatiate on these issues. Is there actually, are you saying there is nothing like this? Because that's really the crux of this conversation. Are you saying there is nothing like any situation right now? One is killed. This sophisticated equipment, are they following up on that? Why was he killed? Where was he killed? Who killed him? The woman who was raped, who raped her? Why was she? That's just what I want you to clarify for me here.
Take your right hand, shake it out.
Now, I want to show you something actually. There's a certain question that was asked to this man, I don't remember who asked that very question, but I'm going to search for it. I'm going to search for that very question because one of the presenters decoded this man and knew that this man was on a mission. And that very question was asked where he exposed himself. I don't know if I can see that very spot here, or I should just let it play till that very, spot where that very question was asked. But I think we have to continue first while I keep on searching for it.
Okay, Kachi, thank you very much for that question. First of all, let me take it from the middle. Who killed Ndubisi Donatus? I was invited, one of the local stations in Enugu here invited me a couple of days ago to speak on this matter. And who killed Donatus? Because even during the radio program, actually called in to say, that the Ndubisi, some people called to say that this young man was actually murdered by Fulani headsmen. And then we also got other calls that said, no, this woman was not murdered by Fulani headsmen. I think there's a dearth in investigative journalism. I want to indict, this is my major constituency, the media. I want to first of all indict the media and say, we're not actually doing the proper job that we should do. I'm in the classroom right now. I know I also worked a little as an investigative journalist. So we need people who will go undercover to issue to actually unravel the truth. Okay, because the mother of...
Why do you need the people again? When you say you have done it, you called yourself an investigative journalist. You said you have done the job. You have gone there to unravel the situation. So why are you indicting any journalist in, again, why you claim to have done the job? Have you seen what you... Goodness me, what is wrong with our people? Hey, hello, Mello.
One of the narratives we heard was that the mother of Ndubisi Donatus said that those who murdered her son, that she heard them when they were discussing in their local dialect. This was part of the narratives we heard, part of the versions we heard.
You see?
And then we had another person who called in to say, no, he was murdered by Fulani. So we need to, I'm not in a position.
You see? In that same situation, this man is now trying to, to put this very allegation on the villagers. He's returning the allegation on the villagers, indicting the villagers. That's why he said that the mother of that boy said that the people who committed the crime were speaking their local dialect. So this man has gone to the extent of trying to indict the, the villagers. He went that far to return the allegation on the villagers. Unbelievable. People can be very, very bad and wicked. I never believed this. Hey!
To say exactly what happened. But the truth is that we cannot say for certainty or with certainty at this time that he was murdered by Fulani headsmen. But again, let us also look at the modus operandi of the Fulani headsmen. I think we all know how they come in and they sack entire communities. Are you saying that the Fulani headsmen, this is of course, I'm raising a question and I do not know, it's like a rhetoric question. We should ask ourselves this question. Are you saying that the Fulani headsmen just came into that community because they wanted to kill? What will be their motive for wanting to do that? Was it disturbing them or preventing them from probably feeding their cattle? So we need to raise such questions. We need to determine that, and this is the responsibility of security agencies, primarily to unravel crimes so that stuff of this nature will not happen in future. I mean, it's about time we began to measure the performance of our security agencies based on the amount of crimes that are able to, solve. We need this thing solved. Okay, now, going to the other question, if you could remind me, I think the first one is about, am I saying that there hasn't been any Fulani killings?
Yes, so the first was whether or not, and I think you've just
has there been any
that.
Fulani killings?
Yes, the first was whether or not there's any Fulani killings.
Okay, I can only rely on the narratives of the people we spoke to.
Okay.
I can only rely on the narratives of the people we spoke to. We went to a particular community called Ebo or Abo. I don't know actually how it's pronounced, but at least we interviewed them. One of them said that the government has the capability of preempting some of these crimes and stopping them even before they happen.
All right. Can you clarify for us at whose instance your fact-finding trip?
This is it. This is where I have been waiting for. Let's listen to this.
Clarify for us. All right. Can you clarify for us at whose instance your fact-finding trip to that area was? Were you invited with the other journalists that you embarked on it? Who coordinated it? I'm asking so that we can be better informed about the criticism that has trailed the reluctance of different government agencies to respond in the manner that locals will appreciate and applaud. I like the fact that you mentioned how the local government chairman spoke to you, but preponderance of news in the media is that he hasn't done much and that the locals are not particularly feeling him. So I'm interested in how you were channeled into that area, and then your exact assessment of the intervention from the local government authority, and in particular the state government at this point in time. I appreciate the fact that you said that what you met on ground is not as dire as what is being reported, but then the response of government, for as little as that you have seen, people are dying, people have been raped allegedly, but then we're saying that, oh, it's not as bad as people are saying.
7 reasons why this.
I want you now to listen very, very attentively, because after here, I will begin to show you the videos from Ehamufu, and after that, we will all, move to the the protest of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. So I want you to pay very good attention to the response of this very man, the way he trebled, the way he spoke. This very question was what nailed him completely. And I was very, very happy when I watched this very video. I was very, very happy that this very journalist mustered the courage to ask him this question, because they know how to hide questions. They know how to hide, especially when they have gotten their own share. You understand? So I want you to pay attention, because this is where he exposed himself.
All right, your question is in order. A very, very intelligent question. Let me say, we're invited by the local government chairman. The local government.
Did you hear him? This is it. This is it. And he did not know he has exposed himself. That people like us will decode it. Were you supposed to be invited by a local government chairman or by any politician if you claim to be an investigative journalist? Were you supposed to be invited? The moment you are being invited by a politician to come and cover any story in his own, local government or constituent or even a state, then you have compromised. You have automatically compromised, because the only thing you are going to report is going to be a script written by the local government chairman or by the politician and given to you to go and report to the media. And this script is coming with a lot of, a lot of goodies. This very script is definitely 110% sure coming with a lot of goodies. Oh, chai. Hello, man.
A very, very intelligent question. Let me say, we were invited by the local government chairman. The local government actually initiated the invitation for us to see. I mean, I can also understand why he did that. Because, I mean, if you live in Enugu and you've been listening to the news, I mean, about 3 different major stations had run programs called killings and the riots. There's a demonstration by the women. So he felt that his reputation was being tarred, and he needed to also let.
Have you? I want you to let me know in the comment section as you are listening to me right now. Have you understood what I'm talking about? Is this not an evidence that this very man has compromised, that what he's saying since the beginning of this very video is a script? Have you seen it? Let us listen to that again, because after this, I'm going to remove this very video and show you the video of what is happening in Ehamufu, and then we move into the protest organized by the Biafrans in Finland for the release of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Pay attention, please. Very important.
Concerning these issues of killings. And because, I mean, if you live in Enugu, also understand government actually initiated. All right, your question is in order. A very, very intelligent question. Let me say, we were invited by the local government chairman. The local government actually initiated the invitation for us to see. I mean, I can also understand why he did that. Because, I mean, if you live in Enugu and you've been listening to the about 3 different major stations had run programs concerning these issues of killings and the riots. There's a demonstration by the women. So he felt that his reputation was being tarred. And he needed to also let independent journalists to see what was going on and assess the situation themselves.
And then he invited you. And then he invited you. Isn't it? And then he invited you to come and clean his buttocks, to come and clean his butt with a script given to you. What did you assess? Where did you go? Why didn't you show us the videos and pictures of you in a Hamufu so that we may know and believe whatever you are saying here? How can an investigative journalist go for an investigation to a certain area or location without a camera, at least to take videos and pictures of him talking about the incident in that very location and then show it on television? These are the things. Before you even come to Arise, that video must have been sent to Arise TV so that as they are asking you these questions, they will be showing you live and direct in that very location in Ehamufu. That is how investigative journalism is being done. You don't just sit in your sitting room, maybe instead of the Arise News showing us your video while you are walking around up and down in a Hamufu, pointing hands, showing us this place is this is what happened here, this is the woman that you interviewed. Where is the video of that interview that you claimed that you to have granted to that very woman? Where is the video? You said you interviewed that woman and he's alive and healthy. Where is the video? These are the videos that Arise News should be showcasing by the side. Instead of showing us Fulani herdsmen pictures by the side, they should be showing us your own video while you were walking around the Hamufu investigating what transpired, what happened in a Hamufu. You didn't do it. Rather, you came here to tell us nonsense. Where are the video evidences of you going to a ham? You didn't go anywhere. I want to tell you that you did not go anywhere, Mr. Anyanoka. You did not go anywhere. The only place you went, your journey ended in the office of the local government chairman of issues or local government area. Simple. It is very simple as that. Your journey ended in the office of the local government chairman of Isuzo. That is where you ended your journey. You are a rogue. You are a rogue, a thief. That is who you are. Ndị Igbo, idea ka anyị na-ele onwe anyị, this man pụta na national TV, see, lied against the dead because of money. Let's listen to him for the last time.
That's what I would have done if I was a local government chairman. I definitely would have invited reporters, journalists from across Enugu and across different media organizations to come and have an on-the-spot assessment, on their own. So that being said, my assessment of the local government, based on what we saw on ground, I don't think he's doing so badly. I must say, I'm not his spokesperson, but based on the
promotion. He said he doesn't think that the local government chairman is doing so badly. I don't think he's doing so badly based on my own assessment, based on what you saw. What did you see? Dead bodies of our own people littered in the bushes. That I have the pictures and videos. Is that what you see? Is that what you saw? Or what did you see? What did you see? Or you saw the bag of money that was given to you because they cannot do transfer. What did you see, Oga? You saw the bag of money that made him not to be doing so badly, that made him to be a good man, that made him to be doing so well. Is that not what you see? What you saw? The bag of money, isn't it? You lied against the
little observation we made. That is why when we were actually looking at it against what we had heard, because a lot of us, when we began to hear what was coming out from Isuzo, we were incited, we were angered, you know. But I think the area that I would like to encourage him to do is to actually, you know, look at his communication strategy. I think he needs to work a little more on that. I think even the state government needs to also help in this regard.
Get out, get out. You in a so ye, in a so ye, in a so ezigbo yi, anya anoka. In a so ye, fele me bugogi. I fele me buegi anya anoka. Fele me bugogi. You irritate me. You irritate me in a somo, in a so ye in general. In a so ye. Shame. Shame unto you. Fele me buegi. Now let us see the video from Ehamufu directly. We are going to watch it briefly, and after that, we will go into the program of the day. The main program that has brought us here this evening is the march, the protest, which is coming on the 9th of May 2025, the march for the release of our Prime Minister who has committed no offense, who was picked up by the Finnish authority for propagating for the freedom of his own people. That is the main topic tonight. Emalo, if you know you haven't shared and liked this very broadcast, I don't know what you're waiting for, because we have a very serious topic tonight. I understand the reason why things are the way it is. I understand the reason why a lot of people are angry and a lot of people are, you know, discouraged. Many Biafrans, as I'm speaking to you today, right now, many Biafrans are discouraged. I understand. I understand very, very well by the numbers, because many Biafrans are discouraged because of the shenanigans of some people who are supposed to be, you know, who are supposed to hold this very struggle and even make the fire, increase the fire. People who are supposed to increase the fire. The same thing that happened when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and renditioned to the zoo by the zoo government is the same thing that happened. The same thing. People got discouraged. People got discouraged. It took Mazi Simon Ekpa and few of us a lot. It took us a lot to hold the struggle, and it took us months and years to bring back the people that got discouraged in this very struggle to come back and put in more interest in this very struggle that got us where we were before the Prime Minister was, you know, arrested in Finland. Sabotage everywhere. Sabotage everywhere. People got discouraged. Even many people, millions of Biafrans do not even want to hear anything about Biafra anymore. Many people don't want to hear anything that has to do with Biafra. I'm telling you, I am telling you, many now are waiting to hear when Mazi Simon Ekpa will be released so that they will join again. And many are still waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Not even Mazi Simon Ekpa's release. Many people are still waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released for them to start listening to anything that has to do with Biafra again. not just because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap. No, it was because of what happened to the agitation back then, because of what happened to the struggle back then that got them discouraged. It's still the same thing that happened to the struggle in Cape Azua that has got them discouraged. I'm telling you. I am telling you the truth. This is exactly what happened in 2021. Shame. Ifele megbugo ndị be anyị. Ndị be anyị ifere ndị be anyị enwere ifere. Ndị be anyị enwere ifere. I am ashamed of our people. I am totally ashamed of our people.
Why are you people here? And what brought all this crowd here? All these women that are here? What is the problem?
Now, this is a Hamufu. This is what happened in a Hamufu. I compiled few videos together so I can be able to play it this evening. I will not analyze anything on this video. I will allow it to play from beginning to the end. These videos were sent to me directly from a Hamufu. I did not pick it from any social media platform. It was sent to me directly from a Hamufu. And then I've got other videos. I mean videos, pictures. If you want me to send those videos to you, just send me message on WhatsApp. After this very broadcast, send me message. If you don't have my WhatsApp number, I'm going to paste that WhatsApp number now on the screen. Send me message on WhatsApp. Tell me that you need the video and videos and pictures of what happened in a Hamufu. I can't show those gory images. I cannot be able to show them on social media. I can't, because they will take it down immediately and probably ban this very platform. My WhatsApp number is there on your screen right now. You can see it. Copy it if you don't have it before. Write me a message immediately after this very broadcast and tell me that you are interested to see those videos and pictures from a Hamufu so that I can send it to you. You see by yourself what is happening in our land in Cape Azua. And then you will know the need of the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa Nketankechi. I know what I'm telling you. I know why I'm saying by the time you watch those videos, those ones you did not see on social media, because nobody that has a page on social media will be able to post those videos and pictures. Nobody can try it. You will never see those things, those kind of videos. You can never see them on social media unless you are lucky to see them on WhatsApp group. I'm telling you. Or maybe they were sent to you on WhatsApp. I am telling you, that is the gospel truth. And somebody came here to lie on TV. You will see with your own eyes the reason why Mazi Simon Ekpa should be released as ASAP. ASAP. While we continue the fight, and of course the fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The first person to be freed should be Mazi Simon Ekpa as he stands now. Now. I'm telling you the truth. Now. ASAP. People don't understand what is happening. Let's continue. Can you hear my voice? Please let me know in the comment section. I don't know if my network has started giving me some issues here. Please let me know if you can hear my voice. Let me know in the comment section so that we can continue. Very, very important. If you can hear me, let me know right now in the comment section, please. Very, very, very important so that we may continue. network has started misbehaving. Let me know if you can hear me. Very, very important, my people, because I can see the network has started misbehaving right now. Please let me know if my voice is coming out clear from your location so that we can continue, because I can see from my side the network has started giving me some issues. If my voice is very clear, let me know in the comment section, please.
Why are you people here? And what brought all this crowd here? All these women that are here? What is the problem?
Anyị kọcha ihe ka ụkpara anụmanụ ha bịara iche. Anyị ụmụ nwaanyị anyị jee ugbo, were ụmụ nwaanyị anyị mere anụ oriri n'ebe ahụ, na-eji n'ahịa ebe ahụ. Ha na-ajụ ụmụ nwaanyị anyị otu ha si laiki, ha mejekwe ewere osisi tinye nwaanyị n'ahụ ya. Ha na-egbu ndị nte anyị, ha na-egbu ụmụ anyị. Ọtụtụ ihe bụ ihe ndị Fulani na-eme n'obodo anyị. Nwaanyị dị ime jee ugbo ga-ejide ya, kpọọ ya nwa n'afọ, buru nwa ahụ tinye ya n'elu. So ọtụtụ arụ ka ndị Fulani na-eme n'obodo anyị. Adị ụmụ nwaanyị anyị si na ogwutego ya n'ogwutego ha. Ihe niile.
Did you hear her? Did you hear the last thing she said? In case for those of you who do not understand Igbo, I will explain. She said, Nandi di me, I will explain it in English. Sorry. Nandi di me, Nandi Fulani ne welumma, bawa fa fo, weputa nwafa, buefa, buenwa, buenne. Mana before egbuo nwa nwa, anyị ebu ụzọ gbawa nne ya afọ, welu mma gbawa nne ya afọ, nwaanyị dị ime wee gbuo dị nne, gbuo dị nwa, agbawa nwaanyị dị ime afọ, ọnwụgo bụ na ọnwụgo na ini dozi igbu ya iche n'ozi nwa ka anyị egbu. The same tactics, the same thing that happened during 1967 to 1970, the same tactics that the Janjaweed army used, the same Fulani army, used against the Biafran people, against us in 1966, 1967 to 1970. The same tactics, the same thing. That is what is happening currently in Ehamufu. And this woman is here as a living witness to confirm it. Unbelievable. And our people are busy. Our people are busy doing other things, doing their own things. They are not in touch. They are not even in touch at all with the current happenings, with the latest development, with the current happenings in our Biafra land. Our people are busy doing their own things. Hey. Oh my goodness me. That is the reason why I told you the most important thing now is the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because he is the one who is in touch, with the current happenings in our land, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the one who is in touch, who is concerned about the happenings in our land. Only Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For now.
Okay, madam. Kunu chọrọ ka eme.
Anyị chọrọ ka ihe ndị a niile kwụsị taa echi. Ofere anyị Fulani.
Mami, so na anyị Central Igbo, gụnụ bụ ihe mbụ nsogbu nụ, bụ ihe nụ nji na ọ na anyị nụkwachiri ụlọ olu kedulu abụgolu sọsọ ụlọ onye ọhụrụ.
Ihe bụ nsogbu, ihe kpatara anyị ji nọrọ ebe a maka Fulani. Ndị Fulani bịara ga-anọchie ego anyị ebe anyị bi n'ime ego. Ndị Fulani gara nọchie ebe ahụ chụfụta anyị n'ime ego from ọkpọ mgbuchi ime ego ebe niile anyị bichi ogo m ngele agị n'ukwu a ma oburigwu ha chụfụtacha anyị ebe ahụ chụlata anyị n'ụlọ ibe mma n'ụlọ ahụ ubi ugbele ọkwashe ha na-abịacha ebe ahụ mana ha ejide ụmụ anyị ha egbo ha bere amụ ha bere ihe niile edo ha n'ahụ ha ejide ụmụ nwaanyị anyị here egbo ha were osisi tinye ha n'ike ha ejide anyị egbo anyị na-achọ anyị dịka anụ ọhịa anyị nọrọ n'ugbo anyị na-atụ ụjọ ije ugbo kịta ị ga-ebile na 6 gawa ugbo ịlata ebe 9 because of ndị Fulani ha na-egbuche eji anyị kọrọ n'ugbo ha riche nke ọzọ ya egwuse ya n'ala were mma warichie ya ha tachara rice niile anyị kọrọ this year. Ihe ndị Fulani na-eme anyị erika ndị Fulani na-eme anyị erika anyị chọrọ ka a chụfụrụ anyị ndị Fulani anyị achọrọzi ndị Fulani n'obodo a chụfụrụ anyị ndị Fulani ịkọ ihe eruo ego this March ka a na-ebido kwachawa ala ebe a na-akọ ihe mmiri nwere ike ibido na March izowe mana April ndị nwere ndị na-akọnyere ugbo akọnye mana kịta ihe na-ebe anyị akwa arịrị bụ na anyị enwere ebe anyị ga-aga ugbo kịta bikos na ụmụ okorobịa anyị ga ugbo kịta ejide ha egbo ohe jide ụmụ nwaanyị anyị repuo unu jisi ike ka unu chụfụrụ anyị ndị Fulani na-emekpa anyị arụ n'obodo a.
Biko anyị nwere problem na ihe amụfụ problem anyị nwere na ihe amụfụ bụ ndị Fulani kamgbe arọ anọ kịta ka ndị Fulani bidoro imekpa anyị ọnụ anyị bụ ndị ihe amụfụ ndị eji nri wee mara eji nri wee mara ihe amụfụ onye ọbụla na-abịa n'ala Igbo ga-ama ihe banyere ala Igbo bụ ihe amụfụ anyị na-aza eke ihe amụfụ ndị ọbụla na-abịa eke ihe amụfụ bụ ka ha jee zụta nri na ihe amụfụ ma taa ndị ihe amụfụ na-ejezi ebe ọzọ ka ha jee zụta nri ma rikos bụ bikos of ndị Fulani anyị amara ebe ndị Fulani si wee bata n'obodo anyị bịazie jide ọbụnadị obodo anyị ebe obodo 17 wee chụpụ ndị mmadụ ebe anyị nwe ọbụnadị ọgbọnọ nwere nkwụ nwere ebe anyị na-akọ ugbo nwere ebe anyị nwere ụlọ akwụkwọ nwere ebe anyị nwere ụlọ ọgwụ n'ime agụba anyị ebe anyị bi lọsere onwe anyị dịka ndị nọ na be ha all of a sudden ndị Fulani wee bata wee bido igbu ndị be anyị kemgbe ka anyị na-agwa unu na ha na-egbu ọtụtụ mgbe ha egbuo mmadụ 20 ọtụtụ mgbe ma ha egbuo 30 ọtụtụ mgbe ha ebere mmadụ ara ọtụtụ mgbe ha ebere mmadụ enweghị ha Fulani na-emebeghị anyị na-eti mkpu kemgbe na-agwa gọọmenti of Enugu steeti gọọmenti of Nigeria gọọmenti of Isusu local gọọmenti biko si nyere anyị aka maka na akwa anụwa ọ bụrụ na ya agwachi ụmụ nwaanyị niile ọ n'ebe a ndị a bụ ndị o metụtara o mere m ụzọ adụrọ na ihe amụfụ tata maka na ihe anyị mere na ụzọ adụrọ ọbụla ndị ihe amụfụ si ọ bụrụ na ha ka bụ ndị obodo a si mee ka ha mara na ha bụ ndị obodo a gọọmenti gee ha ntị ọ bụrụ na ha bụ ndị obodo a biko gọọmenti biko gee ha ntị ka e wee nwee ike napụta ha n'ọnọdụ a oge anụwa bụ oge ọrụ ugbo ndị a niile n'ebe a bụ ndị si n'ebe ha bi wee kwafu wee lọta na-abịa nọ n'ebe mmadụ agụ a na-egbu ndị be anyị ụmụ okorobịa anyị egburu egbu dị ọnkantebụl denụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ mkpọrọ kịta bụ ọnkantebụl ọ bụrụ na nwere ka nwa okorobịa si megide na ha mfụ ejide eje tinye na prison biko nụ gọọmenti of Enugu steeti gọọmenti of Nigeria biko si nyere anyị aka na ihe amụfụsi biko anyị na ya biko si nyere anyị aka abịakwa anyị na-akwara unu yiri unu obi kịta anyị ebidogo ọtụtụ mmadụ bụ ndị nwụrụ na bụrụ ndị Fulani gburu mara ndị Fulani gburu ya ihe Fulani ji gbu ndị a bụ na ha natara ego na gọọmenti jee kọọ rice den ndị Fulani kpọrọ efi kpobe na ugbo rice ha wee taa ya onye eche echiche ka ọ ga-esi kwuo egwu gọọmenti ụgwọ ọ natara bank onye ha nwụọ ọrụ onwe ya biko nụ lenu na-ehi lenu na ya amụfụ lenu na ndị mụ
Somebody Nesianya. Somebody Nesianya. Ife di otua. We puta na asi na TV because of the money that you were paid by the local government chairman. You came to lie on the television, lie against the dead, and you think you will eat that money successfully? No, it doesn't happen like that. Karma is real.
And no flani. Ndu ha no ne nwuru anwu ebe a ka nku. Ashu ke dufte be ha do kan table. Umu ha nwuru anwu. But no to ha no. Oyi ha iji we futa. Ka government we nuru akwa ayi. Nuru olu ayi. Oburu na yi so. Na government na Enugu state. Ka ha gbatara yo se enyemaka. Maka ni ihe na-eme anyị kasị nkụ. N'ugbo ebe anyị bi. Ọ na-abụ na ya ma nje nwebe ahụ. Onye na-eje ga na-atụ egwu. Dodi ihe ga na-eme ya. Anyị na-eje sọsọ ije weta akpụ onye nweru. Just ije ya n'ụtụtụ were ọsọ n'ala. And ọ bụghị otu ha ka o shedo. Ndị mara anyị mana anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo. Botu ma nwaanyị ma nwoke. Anyị aha ayọ mmadụ nri. Na anyị na-eji ike anyị na-eme ka anyị nweta ihe anyị ji na-efido ụmụ anyị. Mana otu obodo dị na anyị bụzi ndị arịrịọ. Anyị enwere ozi ike, anyị enwere ozi ihe ọbụla. Ya ka anyị ji na-arịọsi gọọmenti. Anyị arịọgo n'ụlọ, anyị na-arịọsi gọọmenti. Ka gọọmenti mara ihe ha ga-emere anyị. Ka anyị chụfuru anyị ndị Fulani. Ka ha leruo anya marụ ma ọ bụ ndị amị Fulani na-enye anyị ihe a ka ha chụọrọ ya anyị. Marụ ma ọ bụ ndị amị nọ n'obodo ekpotere ihe na-eme na ha so na-eme anyị ihe na-eme anyị. Ọ ihe anyị she ka anyị kọwatarụ ọha na eze ma ọ bụ ndị na-ebe a ka ha marụ n'ihe bụ iwu anyị ji wee pụta. Maka na onye ọkụ na-ezu ụlọ ya ha achụ oke. Anyị ha achụzi oke na ya fụta gwa ihe ka anyị ekele ewu ọrụ eze na n'olu.
All right. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite this is disheartening. It's quite unfortunate that we have to, we have to come down so low like this. This is quite disheartening. It is unbelievable that the pride, or how do they call us? The proud Igbo race. It is unbelievable that the proud, or should I say, the so-called proud Igbo race. Yes, I have to use that word because our mumu never do. I have to use that very word. It is quite unfortunate that the so-called proud Igbo race has I'm searching for a befitting English word to use on this so-called proud Igbo race. That we have gone so low, let me use the simple one. That we have gone so low to this very extent, to this very level, that the injury that we inflicted on our own selves has completely destroyed our pride and, of course, livelihood. This injury we inflicted on our own selves has completely, or should not completely, but is about to destroy us. It's about to destroy us. The proud Igbo race, according to Lord Lugard, according to white man, according to the white man who came to colonize the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, he called us the proud Igbo race. Unfortunately, because of our greediness, quest for money, this is where we have found ourselves. Our women are crying, our fathers are crying, our mothers are crying, our children are crying everywhere. Everywhere is boiling. People are not in touch of what is happening. In fact, all the onye went no visa, bar flight move, somebody pụta na-ekwu okwu na social media, onye kpọrọ onwe ya Biafra agitator. You na-ekwu okwu na social media. You lack touch. You don't even a na-agwa gị ife na-eme n'obodo a. Ọ dịka ọ bụ ebe a na-agba mmiri n'elu okwute. A na-aka enu, ị na-akọ anị. Chineke meelu mmadụ ebere. Chineke meelu anyị ebere. Chukwu okike bi n'igwe, biko meelu anyị ebere. Chukwu meelu anyị ebere, biko. Where did we come from here? How did we arrive here? I don't know. I don't know how we arrived here. So, ọ bụrụ na nke anụ wee metụrụ gị n'arụ, if this one did not touch you, which one will touch you again? Ọ bụ na nke emetụrụ gị, kedu nke ya emetụ gị? That you must come out. You must come out to join this very protest on the 9th of May 2025. Next month. That is the reason why we started shouting for this very protest even since last month or since end of March, or before the end of March, if I may say. So that everybody who wish to join will prepare him or herself on time. You go and prepare yourself on time. You start the preparation on time. On April, in the next 30 days. In the next 30 days. In the next 30 days, the month of April will end. Please, anybody writing comment in the comment section, make your comments civil. This is the first time I'm talking about it. Make yourself civil. If you're writing comment in the comment section, make your comment civil. This is the first time I'm talking about it. Make your comment civil. We are not here to call names or whatever. Make your comment civil. Now, the number on your screen is, of course, the WhatsApp number. The line is open for those who want to call in and make their contribution. And then the number there is our direct WhatsApp line, only on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp so that you can make your contribution for what is going on. Then I'm going to remove the number now and, of course, pin the number for this upcoming finish protest. The number on your screen right now is the number to call for those of you who want to make more inquiries, who want to, whether you want to be added on the WhatsApp group. I told you the other time that WhatsApp group has been created by the Biafrans in Finland who are organizing this very protest. If you want to be added to that WhatsApp group, you contact this number on your screen now. You want to make inquiries, you want to book, maybe those of you who would want to come earlier, maybe you want to come, you want to travel on the 7th or you want to travel on the 8th of May, and you need hotel reservation, you want your hotel to be booked for you, you want to know more. in the section. Very, very important. Started misbehaving again. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section, please. Network has started misbehaving again. Is my voice loud and clear, my people? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is my voice loud and clear? If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section before we proceed. Network has started misbehaving again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Biko anyị nwere problem n'ihe amụfụ. Problem anyị nwere n'ihe amụfụ bụ ndị Fulani.
Okay, fine. I can see some people say they can hear me. All right, so we have to proceed. We have to continue. So the number on your screen right now is the number that you will call. I see somebody asking, where is the protest going to hold? Oh my God. Like as I just said, some people are out of touch. Some people are out of touch, completely out of touch. I'm telling you, they do not understand what is going on. Anything, they are busy doing their own thing. People are busy fighting to make money in abroad. Nobody is paying attention to what is going on in our land. And many of these people, where they come from, is peaceful at the moment. Nothing is going on, in their area at the moment. So therefore, they're no longer Ndi Igbo, fabulous Ndi Igbo. If any men other part of Igbo land is none of their business. So for the person that asked that question, I know it's an innocent question. I know you didn't do anything wrong. It's not a bad question, but it is because you asked this question by this time, where everybody is already aware that Biafrans in Finland are organizing a protest for the release of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. So it's an innocent question, but what surprised me is that you are asking this question by this time. So the number is on your screen. This number is for those who will be attending the protest, those that want to be added into the group, the WhatsApp group. For those that will be in that group are those who are attending the protest. If you are here in the zoo, you don't have any reason to be added to that very group, because it's obvious that you are not attending the protest in Finland unless you have a solid passport that that once you throw it on the table of Finnish embassy, visa will be granted unto you in few working days. Fine, you can be added into the group. But if you are listening to me from anywhere all over the world and you want to join the protest, you want to attend that very protest, this very number is for you. Every information that you need, you want hotel reservation, call this very number. You want to be added into the group, call this number. They will add you into the group straight. Somebody said this protest worldwide from Biafrans. The protest is going to be worldwide, but we are starting. Remember when I was calling for protest, I was calling for worldwide protest on all Finnish embassies all over the world. Now, somebody has to make the move. Some people has to make the move. Some people have to take the bull by its horn. Somebody has to go lead by example. And the Biafrans in Finland have decided to lead by example. You understand? Biafrans in Finland have decided to lead by example, and it's good. It's good that it is coming from Biafrans in Finland, which is where the Prime Minister is based. So we will be expecting, after this protest, we'll be expecting other countries to start hosting their own protest. Once you call on me, if you call on me, Biafra Unite, of course, I will answer you. Any information, give it to me about your protest that you're organizing. I will propagate it and call Biafrans to join. And on top of that, anybody, whether individual or not, anybody that is calling for protest for Mazi Simon Ekpa, I will propagate it, because it doesn't matter who is organizing it. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as you are a Biafran and you are calling for protest for our prime minister, it is a welcome development. I will propagate it. It doesn't matter who is saying it. It does not matter where it's coming from. So those who are fighting against the protest, pipe low, pipe low, pipe low. It is an innocent and harmless protest for the release of our prime minister. The Europeans, white people, they respect protest very, very well. Let me tell you something. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an European man, original European man, and was, let me say, he cannot be kidnapped, he will rather be arrested. And then the Biafrans happen to be Europeans and have been protesting, sitting at home since 2021. You think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still remain in the custody till today? You think so? As in, do you think so? Do you believe that somehow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still be held in a solitary confinement till today, while a large part of the let's say of the country, let's say assuming that we are still in the zoo, then a large part of the country, a complete zone, the whole zone of a certain part of the country is shutting down businesses and every other thing every single Monday of the week. You think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still remain in the custody till today? No, there's no way. There is no way. Somebody is still asking, can I have the WhatsApp number? The WhatsApp number is on your screen. Let me call it for you. If you have Biro, write it down. Let me call it for you. If you have Biro, write it down. +358 40 24 36 561. I'm calling it again. +358 40 24 36 561. I'm calling it for the last time. +358 40 24 36 561. That is the number strictly made for this very upcoming protest. Then those of you who want to call in and make your contribution, the line is open right now. You have not my WhatsApp number, but Biafra Unite WhatsApp line. Call me right now and talk to Biafrans immediately, because after now we are going to end this very broadcast. So the protest is on the 9th of May 2025. You still have you still have 1 full month, 1 whole month for your preparation. Those who have already started preparing since last month of March, we started announcing it. Congratulations to you. Those who have not started preparing, call this number, get every other information that you need, and start preparing yourself immediately. I am expecting to see a large number of Biafrans, especially those Biafrans from other European countries, including, I want to see Biafrans from America. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and brought back to the zoo in 2021, our mothers traveled all the way from America to United Kingdom to protest against the illegal abduction and rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the zoo. So You cannot be telling me how much you love Mazi Simon Ekpa, yet you cannot protest for his unconditional for his immediate release. You cannot come here and you say you live in America, you claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yet you cannot protest for Mazi Simon Ekpa's immediate release and unconditional release. And you're telling me that you love him? What stopped you? What is stopping you? What is going to stop you when nothing stopped you from flying to UK to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you say you love Mazi Simon Ekpa? Like, are you kidding me? So I expect our people from America, both mothers and fathers from America, to join this very protest, irrespective of the distance, because you have done it before. Caller, and what's up your name? And sorry, just tell us something. Just talk to us. There's no need of telling us your name. Go ahead, please.
Well done, well done. You are doing a great job. The land of Biafra and the God of Biafra will bless you. See, I watched this your program tonight. I am short of words, but all I want to say is that there is no hope for none these people. What we are waiting for now is for PM Marshall about to come out. He's the only Messiah that we have. He is the only one that can stop this thing. Imagine all this thing that is happening in zoo all over the country. No governor have ever come out to condemn this killing. No governor ever condemn it. Even the president have not spoken about it. See, it's too much. This spirit is too much. Look at this man coming to TV and lying to people. These people, the generation must suffer this thing. The generation must suffer because they know the truth and they don't want to say the truth. Well, all I want to say is that there is no hope on these leaders, Igbo leaders now. No hope. Only hope for Biafra now is Simon Ekpa. That's the only thing I want to say. And it concerns the what they call it, protest. Let me say my own. Please, Biafrans, if you love Simon Ekpa, go here. If you love Simon Ekpa, go here. Protest. Even though if people can even get what they call it, approval from wherever they are on that day, even before that day, they will start this protest. It will help us. It will help us. Please, Biafrans, forget about what is going on in the government or any other thing. Go for this protest. It will help us. Thank you very much. Right down. Mercy.
Thank you, Machineke. God bless you. God bless you. All right. Call immediately, for we are going to round up this very broadcast as soon as possible without wasting further time. Those who are calling, keep calling while I respond to you immediately, because we are running out of time. Caller on WhatsApp, please speak to Biafrans. We are listening. We lost him, but you can call back immediately without wasting any further time. Unbelievable. Umunne m, anyị nọ na nsogbu. Anyị nọ na nsogbu. This person that called, let me try and return your call. All right. Caller, please go on and speak to Biafrans. We are listening to you.
Hello, Biafra United. Good evening, sir.
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
My brother, I thank you very much for the hard work we are doing for the Biafrans all over the world. It's only those that are not constant will not see the hard work we are doing. I pray that God will keep strengthening you. I pray that God will give you the strength, both divine and the physical.
Yes, sir.
No matter what is happening. Because I know, for me,
we can't hear you anymore.
yes, so I'm thanking you for it, and I pray that God will keep you always for us to keep on the good work, okay? I'm calling from an African country. You know, my brother, what I want to say about our people is this. I think that time has come when we start hunting all these our leaders in Igbo land. Starting, hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, starting from local government chairmen, all these legislators and even governor, all these business and the House of Rep, starting from the local government to the state and to the even Ohanes and their so-called president and all these their secretary and so on and so forth. These people have reduced Igbo tribe to zero. If you see what is happening in our land, you will know that if we don't start hunting these people one after the other, but the problem of our people is that you know that whenever these people will come out somehow or to do one campaign or to be passing somewhere or some villages, all these our people that are suffering the killings of the Fulanis today, that the Igbo people are not saying anything, all these our leaders are not saying anything, these people will be the same people that will be praising them, clapping for them. So I don't know what is the problem of our people. Igbo people, we've been reduced to the lowest level of human quality. You know, my brother, Biafra United, and we are naturally you know, all the get to Anna, Master Simon, Simon, our Prime Minister Simon, the government, he all the orange shall wear before that way that our people they not within him, so we conspire this and they know.
Sorry, hold on, Mazi. I am not here to talk about any government. I don't want you. I won't allow you to drag me to a topic that does not concern the topic that I have come to discuss this evening. So I think we have to keep it. We have to end the conversation there. Thank you for your early suggestions and the contribution. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
And on that note, we have come to the end of this very broadcast. I thank you all for listening. May God bless you. See you tomorrow as we continue. Call this very number on your screen and they will help you for every other thing that you want to know concerning the upcoming protest on the 9th of May 2025 in Helsinki, Finland. Thank you all. May God bless you. May God bless our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and bless Caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead and talk to us. All right, we lost him. I don't know. The network is from my the network issue might be from my side, but of course, may God bless you all. Bless every single person who has tuned in to listen and watch this very evening broadcast. May God bless you all and bless our men on ground as we continue. And at the end, I am very, very certain that Biafra will come. Biafra will come. Although we are passing through a lot of troubles at this very moment, but I am very, very sure that at the end, Biafra will come. Thank you all. May God bless you. Goodbye and good night for now.
Welcome to Christocentric Message, where we delve in depth into God's Word. We also explore the transformative power of Jesus Christ through preachings and the Lord's Word. As you are about to watch this message, I pray that your life is touched. I pray that your life is transformed. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe if you haven't, so that the gospel of God is reached across the world. May God bless you.
Bom ajani. Ekene mo unu ya sebe kadajel. Adam ya. Na ike gwusila arụ so. Mfono ikuku na no live. So can switch here. Can stream one from him. Or even me. So ma so no ya de na echi niile. God na echi niile ụmụnne m. Asị m ka Chineke m gọziele m unu mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ka chi fono ụmụnne m. Chi fono.